So my cousin, he was trying to do this problem earlier, and he was making a list that, and he was trying to do it alone. He thought maybe he didn't need Sarah, but I was video calling him on Skype, so that's how I know he was doing that. But and I said, why are you making a list? And then he said, well, that's how I've got to count all the possible outcomes. And I said, yeah, you only do that if you can count all the possible values for the fifth number. You can. And then he said, I've got to go get Sarah. So while he's off looking for him, we're gonna try to do this problem. So George, I know it's tiny, but that's because it's very big. So George writes down the numbers 3, 9, 13, and 15 on a sheet of paper. George's brother Olin takes the sheet of paper and writes down a fifth number, then remarks that the median of the 5 numbers is equal to the mean of the 5 numbers. What is the sum of all possible numbers that Olin could have written down? So we don't know if the new number that Olin wrote down is after 15, because if that was true, then the median would be 13, so the mean would also be 13, so the sum of them all would be 65. So the fifth number would obviously have to be 25. Anyway, so let's try to see if he put them down, if he put it as the first number, then that means that makes the mean 9. So let's say this number is x, 3, 9, 13, 15. So the median is 9, so the mean has to be 9. These numbers, they add up to 40. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 minus 40 is 5. So that means x would have to be 5. Okay. Then we've got x is the second number. So 3x, 9, 13, 15. Once again, the x is 5, because the median is 9. X is 5, x is 5. Okay. So, x is 5, x is 5. What if it's the third number? 3, 9, x, 13, 15. Well, this is the only place where x could be anything, because the sum is 40, and there are infinite numbers that are divisible by 5, so x obviously can't be the median. So 3, 9, 13, x, 15. Well, the mean is 13, then so the sum would be 65, so x is 25. So x is 25. And if this were true, okay, so now x is the last number, 3, 9, 13, 15, x. Well, we already saw that if the mean is 13, then the sum will be 65, so x has to be 25 again. 25 plus 25 is 50, 5 plus 5 is 10, 50 plus 10 is 60. Done. So, apparently, so my cousin is here, by the way, on Skype. Hello guys. So, let's do, so Zoro's telling me that my cousin made an error. So he's saying the median of the 5 numbers must be 13, 9, or n. So, and the sum of the 4 numbers he's saying is 40. So, he's saying if the mean is 13, then that means the sum would be 65. 65, alright. So, 65 minus 40 is 25. So, if the mean is 9, then that means the sum has to be 45. 45 minus 40 is 5. So, okay, if the mean is n, then that means 5n minus 40 has to equal n, whatever n is. So, if n plus 40 is 5n, that means n plus 4n is 5n. That means 4n is 40 and n is 10. So 25 plus 5 plus 10. N is 40. Oh, that was so good, Sarah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You're amazing, Zara.